We figured out 12 strategies that have helped us to save money on our auto insurance. And we're going to talk about those strategies coming up.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another Sunday night sit down with America's #1 money couple. I'm Talent.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we are teaching you how to manage your money, marriage, and everything in between.
So today, guys, we know that there are various different categories in your budget that you're looking to save money on, so we're going to tackle a particular one in this episode. We're going to talk about auto insurance. Over the years, we figured out 12 different strategies that have helped us to save money on our auto insurance. So we figured we'd come on and share those strategies with you in hopes that you can save money on your auto insurance as well.
Number one, you must shop around. This is so important. So many times we just stay with the same company because we've been with them for years and years and years. But it is so important to shop around. Find out what some of the other insurance companies are offering because you just may save more by doing so.
The second tip is to raise your deductible. Most insurance companies automatically hit you with a $250 deductible, and so at that rate you get a certain monthly payment. But if you take the time to raise it to $500 or $1,000, you'll see that monthly rate come down. And since you have listened to us and you have yourself in a starter emergency fund of $1,000, in case that something unforeseen happens in the form of an accident or insurance claim, you have that $1,000 to cover the deductible, and in the meantime you're saving money on your monthly payment every single month.
And I must say that's probably like one of my favorite tips is to raise the deductible. We personally raise our deductible to $1,000, and we, like you said, we have the money sitting aside in one of those 13 bank accounts that we told you guys about, so we don't worry about it at all. The likelihood and the statistic rates of showing the likelihood of someone getting in an accident is pretty slim compared to the amount of deductible that you take out. So don't let fear overtake you and say, oh my gosh, if I get in an accident or something like that, or if I need to get my car fixed, I can only afford $250. That's fear. If you save money, put money aside, budget, set that $1,000 aside, you'll be okay.
Preparation is key.
Number 3, and that's maintaining good credit. This is so important. Whoever said that you don't need to worry about your credit? No, you should worry about your credit because you can actually get better rates just by you having great credit.
The next tip is to drive less. That's right, because most insurance companies, when they're interviewing you or you're applying for insurance, one of the things they ask you is how often do you drive, and the distance involved. And so if you can show and prove to them that you drive a certain amount of time and distance on a regular basis and that it's low, you are qualifying yourself for a lower monthly premium. So be sure to make sure that you have low driving miles.
Another tip, number 5, is discounts. Always share this with your insurance agent. If your vehicle comes with anti-theft, they also ask you if you have a garage where the vehicle will be housed at. This is important. And even if you are a student that gets good grades, you want to make sure that you get those special discounts. The next tip is that you want to make sure that you remove any and all extra add-ons, such as rental, car coverage, or roadside assistance. That's one thing that they got us early on. I would never forget when we applied for auto insurance was the roadside assistance or even the rental car. Hey, we had another car that in the event if one of the cars had to get worked on, we would be okay, we would not be carless. Or we could possibly borrow a vehicle from another family member. So you want to weigh your options there. And then when it comes to roadside assistance, you want to make sure that you do the math. Sometimes it does make sense to pick up roadside assistance with your auto insurance company, but sometimes it does not. And usually it's the other, okay? It does not. Sometimes your credit card company may offer special perks such as roadside assistance for a minimal fee or sometimes no fee at all. Or even if you belong to certain groups such as AARP or AAA, exactly. Sometimes those weigh out a whole lot better, saving you money in the long run. And number 7 is you want to make sure that you see if you qualify for the best rate by combining your auto and homeowners insurance with the same company. Now, this does not always work out all of the time. So you want to make sure while you're shopping around that you also shop around with whoever is carrying your homeowners insurance, because sometimes you will get a group discount or a package discount just by having multiple products with the same insurance company.
Next strategy that you want to consider is paying your auto insurance annually, because when you pay either monthly or quarterly or semi-annually, usually you're paying a small fee for that service. But by paying annually, you can avoid that charge and thus save more money in the long run.
And we do this by, of course, setting up another account. One of our 13 bank accounts actually houses our monthly insurance payment to ourselves, and that covers our homeowners insurance as well as our auto insurance. So by the time the 12 months is up and our premium is due, there's no worry over here. We just write the check and send in the payment, and therefore saving us money. The next tip is that you want to maintain a clean driving record. Notice I looked over here to the left.
Wow, who's over there?
Okay, guys, let me tell you something. We have had our fair share of high auto insurance because this one over here, likes to speed sometimes. And sometimes he's like, I didn't even know that I was going 70 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour.
I got big feet.
Let me tell you guys, that will hurt your coverage and the amount that you're paying, believe it or not, because they consider you a high risk. So slow down, follow the rules, and drive clean.
The next tip is that you may qualify for savings on your auto insurance if you belong or are affiliated to a certain group, such as the military or AARP, AAA, or maybe even the employer that you work for. So always be sure to let your insurance agent know the groups that you're affiliated with and your employers to see if there are discounts available. The next tip is to consider ahead of time the type of vehicle that you're going to purchase, because certain types of vehicles, even certain colors of vehicles, command higher premiums from insurance companies. So what you want to do is, while you're shopping, also shop and compare that car to other cars and the type of insurance rates that you will have to pay because of the type of car that you purchase.
Our last and final tip is to drop full coverage. Now, this does not apply to all vehicles. You want to make sure that you do your necessary homework to find out if your vehicle qualifies for this. And what we did was we contacted our insurance agent, we gave them the make, the year, the model of the vehicle, and we asked a simple question. We said, in the event that this vehicle was to get completely totaled, how much would the insurance company give us? And usually, if the check is a lot less than what the vehicle is worth and what you're paying also too in regards to your premium, then sometimes it makes sense to drop full coverage completely and just keep liability on your vehicle.
So those are our tips on how to save money on auto insurance. But now we need to hear from you. You guys are a part of our community as well, and we want to hear from you guys because there are other people who need as much help as possible. So what are some things that you have done to save money on your auto insurance? Please, let's hear your voice down in the comment section.
All right, guys, this has been great. So don't forget, visit us over at our website at hisandhermoney.com and meet us back here next Sunday night for our Sunday night sit down at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
And don't forget, subscribe to the His and Her Money Show over on iTunes and Stitcher Radio. It's a great podcast that we have to get you through your week, to help you through your journey to financial freedom. Well, guys, it's been great. Until next time.
Bye.
Peace.